sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Achille and I am back with another recipe. We're making a very tender steak today. It's a weeknight, we don't have all night. So first you want to poke some holes in your steak to tenderize it, and to make it even more tender, in a bowl of water add some salt and baking soda. Yes, this will not only help tenderize your steak, it'll also get rid of some of the blood in it. Okay, so place your steak in this solution before you begin anything else. So now that that is done, we're going to set it aside and move on to prepping our ingredients. So here I have my nicely washed potatoes. I'm going to cut it into quarters depending on the size, and I'll place it into water as I cut it. Meanwhile, I had some hot water going. I'm going to season it with some salt and we'll add in our potatoes. Do not add too much salt because we'll season our potatoes later. Here I have some yellow squash and zucchini. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up and set it aside. You may use any vegetable of your choice, especially if zucchini and squash are not readily available where you live. I'm also going to go ahead and prep some herbs, and I have rosemary, thyme, parsley, and some basil. Okay, I'm also prepping 1 garlic clove and 1 habanero pepper. The habanero pepper is totally optional, but I want a bit of heat to the recipe. Now today's special tools goes to Magraheb TV. There is no beef or willy going on, everybody. And also my journey with autism. Thank you for always watching, liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. I will be so happy to get 500 shares on this video, my sweets. So if you watch and enjoy me, please be sure to share this video for your girl. Thank you. Using part of the herbs, we're going to make our spicy herb butter. Okay, make sure you leave half of it for our next step. Mix everything together until it is well combined and set it aside. Then in a bowl, add in some all-purpose seasoning, Kelewele Seasoning, our mixed herbs, olive oil, and some salt to taste. Stir everything together until it is well combined and set it aside. Again, you may use any seasoning of your choice. Now here is our steak nicely cleaned. We're going to drizzle and brush some of our marinade all over it beautifully. Set it aside to marinate while we do other things. And I washed this thoroughly with clean water after getting it out of the baking soda and salt water solution. Okay, so ensure that you clean it after getting it out. Our potatoes are also nice and ready, so we will add in our marinade, drizzle a little more olive oil over it, toss everything together, and set it aside. To a skillet, I added some olive oil. I'll brush it in beautifully. You may add more or less oil if you wish. To that, we'll place our potatoes and we'll be pan roasting it on medium-high heat. In a separate skillet, and I'm using cast iron, you want to place your steak seasoned side down and brush the other side with the rest of your seasoning. And our steak is about an inch thick, and we're going for well done. Now for medium rare, you want to cook this 3 to 4 minutes on each side, but for well done, you want to do 5 to 6 minutes on each side. And we are well done people in this house, and I'm cooking on medium high heat. Back to our potatoes, they're browning beautifully, so I'm going to flip them over to the other side. It smells so good. I'm ready to dig in, y'all. This dinner is supposed to be quick after work, something that takes no time at all. Back to our steak. It has been cooking for about 8 minutes, so I flipped it over for the other side to do its thing as well, and then I come back to check on our potatoes. It is ready, so we'll turn the fire off and set it aside. Our steak is perfectly done. Now if you don't trust it, place it in your oven for about 10 more minutes. Using the drippings of the steak, we'll add in our zucchini and squash, and we'll saute it for just about 5 minutes. Okay, I season it with a little bit of salt. You may add any other seasoning if you wish, but remember that the drippings from our steak is super delicious, and it's going to make this so delicious. Now that everything is ready, we'll place our steak back into the skillet, brush it with some of our spicy garlic herb butter on medium-low heat. Oh, boomy babe. Oh. Add in our zucchini and squash, also our potatoes. Allow everything warm up a bit, and you can take this right to the table for the family to enjoy. All are invited to enjoy this deliciousness with me. If you've enjoyed me until now, I do want to thank you so very much. Why not let me know where you're watching from, and I'll give you a special too in our next recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke unamini uchemi sweet mahabotu. Bye. Continental food, madam. Ow, food, madam. International food.